Okay, Wendy, 5 minutes of yoga. Today I'm going to teach you 2 different types of breathing. So I'm going to talk for about 30 seconds or so. While I talk, grab that pink chair and put it just beside you with the back towards you. So it's there for your hand for when you need it. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to be standing for the whole practice. The first breath I'm going to teach you is a more relaxing one that you'll be familiar with for when you're watching TV and want to take a nap, or when you go to bed and you want to sleep, or when you're stressed out. The other one is a breathing technique you're going to do when you work. By work, I mean physically doing something. If you're picking up laundry, if you want to be energized while you go and let the dog out the back, or you have to move stuff around. This is how you prepare your body to breathe for that. So standing with your feet kind of comfortably apart with a little bounce in the knees, bring your hand to the chair. This is so you have support as your body is relaxed and you do this relaxing breath. All you're going to do is inhale as if you're breathing into your belly and filling it like a balloon, and then exhale. Give your shoulders a little shuggle. Inhale into the belly like you're making your belly big, and then exhale. Even kind of shake the legs a wee bit, and then inhale into the belly, and then exhale. Feel the body loosen. Encourage your body to loosen. 2 more. Inhale into the belly, and then exhale. You might not be breathing at the same pace as me, that's fine, I'm just a guide. 1 more. Into the belly, even move your head a little bit, and then exhale. So that's your more relaxed breath. Then we're going to energize this breath. So your feet walk a little closer together. Now you're going to take your hand off the chair because you don't need the support. Your body's going to be working to support you. Lift up your heart. And it's as if your shoulders kind of drop a bit when you lift up your heart. So your heart's lifted, your shoulders are down a bit, and then bring the arms down by the side. They're not loose and floppy, they're energized. Your fingers are pointing to the ground. You're looking straight ahead. You might, feel encourage a little lengthening out of the crown of your head. So here you are, your heart's lifted, your arms are by your side, your fingers are pointing down. Once you've done all that, you feel the beginnings of your core and your abdomen begin to engage. So you can encourage more of that. Draw your tummy in just a wee bit, not much. But also at the same time, draw your shoulders towards each other on the back. So you're feeling some work here, but also in the back body. It's not just here, it's also in the back. So your whole upper body is energized now. Notice your feet. Lift up the toes off the ground. If you feel wobbly, just put your hand on the chair. And then put your toes down on the ground so your feet are flat on the ground. Press that big toe into the ground. Really press it in and notice the work that happens in your legs when you do that. And then relax that big toe. And notice the outer edges of your feet and kind of push them away from each other. And notice the work in the legs. And then let that go. So here you are, your upper body's engaged, your legs have started to engage. Notice too if your knees are locked out. They shouldn't be. You want your legs straight, but you don't want your knees to lock. It's called soft knees. Make sure your knees are soft. So fingers reaching to the ground. Big toe pressing into the ground, not fiercely but firmly. Heart lifted, shoulders down. And now your core is engaged. So you're not going to breathe into your belly. You're going to breathe into your rib cage, keeping all this energy in the body. Inhale as if your ribs are going out to the side like bellows, and then exhale. You keep your hands here. I'm just using my hands to show you. And then inhale again into the rib cage like they're moving out to the side, and then exhale. If you feel yourself getting dizzy or lightheaded, hand on the chair and take a break. Inhale into the rib cage. If you need to breathe in and out slower than me or faster, that's fine. And then exhale. Notice the energy. Check in with the feet, the hands, the heart's lifted. Two more times. Inhale into the rib cage. And then exhale. One more time into the rib cage. And then exhale. And then release from the pose. Let your body be loose. Step your feet apart again. That gives you a bigger base to stand and relax into. Hand back on the chair. And then before we finish, do 2 more of those belly breaths. And notice how differently your body responds to these 2 breaths. Breathe into the belly. And then exhale. Into the belly. And then exhale. So there you go, that's your 5 minutes. Small start. But this is mountain pose, this is Tadasana, which we'll often go back to. And those 2 different types of breathing. We'll use the rib cage breathing when we're working and the belly breath when we're cooling down.